Hi, I'm Conor Hughes. This is Marikele in South Africa. And this is a place where two ecosystems meet. From the west and from the east, they come together and you see things here in animals and plants that you don't see anywhere else. It's a really interesting kind of place. It's a bit like how I feel about, in my model of the world, artificial intelligence and NLP come together and inform each other. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Sometimes I feel like my model of the world is a coming together of AI on one hand and NLP on the other, and it makes me see things a little bit differently. So what do I see now looking at AI, looking at these twins? What I see is that AI is doing very clever but pretty dim things. So you're never going to mistake much of AI for human intelligence at this stage. So, you know, a self-driving car, it's really not a viable human. It's got closer related to a microwave than it is to us. And you know what? There's an NLP lesson in there, which is that most of AI is ignoring the unconscious. It's all conscious competence. It never gets down to unconscious competence, except for one stream of AI. And that's the stream that has decided to mimic the wetware structures of the brain. Now, there's a lot of other wetware involved in intelligence. We know that in NLP. But just in the brain, the neurons. And those neurons, what they can now do, and this is getting it's going an interesting place, is it develops an unconscious ability to perform a task. When you ask that same system how it got to its results, it is completely unable to tell you. So the unconscious is starting to be there, but not another important thing that we as NLP practitioners know, which is that the mind is able, the human mind can reflect on what it knows. Even if it's thinking, I don't know how I do that, it can still have a go at it and pick it apart and kind of reverse engineer what's going on. Until AI recognises that third person ability, almost that meta ability to reflect on how I do what I do, then AI has got its shoelaces tied together a little bit, but it is getting there. So we've been up to the top of the mountain for analytic thought. So what does it all mean when you sit down with a cup of tea? For me, it means NLP has never been more important to get out there right now, whether that's at a practitioner level or at a much more basic level. So what I do now is I work with NLP professionals all around the world, and I help them get excellent in the technology aspects so that they can blend technology and face-to-face work, but do it in a way that our technological world respects and understands. Check out the website, get in touch. It would be terrific to meet new people and